Hello sim racers and welcome to Friday live stream. We are here tonight. We are going to do some community race at Oulton Park with, from what I've been told by Andy, which is our server administrator, it's going to be spicy in terms of weather variability and everything. So let's hope for the best. The guys are right now doing the briefing, so let's go and join them and hear if they have already finished or they are still talking about it. So let's go in and say hi to everybody. Hello guys, you're live.
I think that's mostly the. I think that's mostly it. Hey, welcome back, Aris.
Go on,
Are you streaming, are we?
Yeah, I am. Go.
Okay, we're live now, are we? Okay, you've just missed the end of the meeting. I was just explaining to the guys about how variable the temperatures and the cloud and so on is going to be today, because we've absolutely rammed the weather variability and the server up to max. So we're going to see possibly some very, very variable temperatures and track conditions as it goes through the morning. So
nice.
Good luck with that one. I'm sure you're going to show us all how to handle it like a pro.
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
How do we find the server? Because I can't find the server.
If the server's not there, then it's just because it's spinning up. It's set to start at 9 PM for practice, so all of the registration will be now closed, and the server will be starting up. So if you give it a minute, it is now launching. It normally takes between 1 and 3 maybe minutes for it to get going, so maybe by 2 minutes past 9 you should see it there and you'll be able to log in.
Blame Andy.
Yeah, blame me, that's it, yep. Aris, was there anything that you missed that you might want me to repeat for the massive viewership tonight?
No, well, I will just say to the guys watching that before every race practically, Andy is going through some very nice and important advice. Even for, we were talking about actually and discussing this beforehand, even for people that have already heard his advice and briefings, I think it's always a good thing to join the voice channel. You don't have to, participate if you don't have a mic, but just listen a little bit because it's a good mental note. You just go into the race with the correct perspective. And as usual, remember, we are here first to have fun and second to learn. So accidents will happen. We try to analyze and talk about it and have some extra fun and spam fest after the race. So by all means, join the Discord, go into the voice channel, speak up, no problems at all, or otherwise just listen. And most importantly, if something happens, don't get mad, breathe, count to 10, get back to the Discord server, write about it, and we will try to find out how, if you had an accident, how you can improve. And if it's not your fault, how you can even improve to make sure that you have more probabilities to not be in a bad position so that you will, get hit by someone that is not so attentive. And if you just unfortunately hit someone, again, we will try to provide some advice.
I think that's a really good point, actually, because quite often there's that kind of diatonic kind of approach where it's either black and white, right or wrong, and everyone assumes that it's got to be the other guy's fault. And quite often there's always something we can do, even if it wasn't our fault, just to mitigate or avoid it in the future. It saves our own race, even if we're not the bad guy in the situation. So with that in mind, actually, we've actually just added a new incident review channel to the Discord as well. So we often obviously have these chats, and we end up with quite lengthy discussions and heated discussions about who's to blame. So check out the Discord. So we've got the incident review channel now after the race. If you want to post any clips and things, then chuck it in there, and there'll be plenty of guys that will want to hang around and sort of stroke their beards and discuss what might have gone wrong and we could do differently. So yeah, John, always Gop's fault. That's it. That's the one thing you can't blame me for. If it's on track, it's Gop.
Yeah, so since we can't blame you for that, we can blame you because you have to know, guys, Andy just told us, well, the weather will be very variable, but there is a very, very minimum percentage of rain, so I don't expect maybe a shower or something. I just got into the server, the track is flooded, and there is so much rain. I mean, yeah. Excellent. Thank you so much, Andy.
No, that's all right. Well, you asked for it, mate. And just want to point out that, honestly, by the time practice is over and quali has started, the sun could be out. So just take care, guys, yeah? welcome to the real world.
My God.
This is fun.
So
All right.
Mopard's missing out now. He wished that sorry, mate. You could have signed up, mate. You could have signed up. You had all the time in the world.
All right. So thank you so much again, Andy, for all the
cheers, mate.
for all
Look
the
forward to
work.
it.
I
We'll
will
jump on the
now
stream and,
abandon the voice chat so we can have some race and live stream, and then I will join back again at the end of the race.
Right.
Come,
see you soon,
Aris.
mate.
Okay. See you later, guys.
Have fun.
Come down.
Cheers.
Can't spin.
All right. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I can barely see what is going on. Obviously, we're gonna start with a wet setup here, and I don't even know how much. So we have 40 minutes of race. 40 minutes of race, right? It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. And it's gonna be interesting even in terms of, you know, in terms of fuel consumption, because honestly, we are going to try and find out what fuel consumption we have in the rain. But if it dries up, then you know obviously the consumption goes way higher. It's not gonna be easy. Anyway, we will see. We will see. So let's put here 40 minutes just to be ready, and something like 150 maybe. We'll see what kind of lap time we're gonna do, and then we'll find out. All right, so at least we have sorry, at least we have 30 minutes of free practice, and that might give us a little bit of practice time to find a setup, at least to be able to stay on track. All right, so let's go. Let's just get 60, yeah, whatever. I mean, there's not much we can do here really. 10 degrees, 8 kilometers per hour wind. Oh, all right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's have a go. So lights up. Let's go a little bit down with the traction control. My God, look at this.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh! What was that? All right, that was interesting. We do have wet tires, right? Yeah, we do have wet tires. My God. Hello guys, hello guys. Look at this. This is serious trouble here. Oh, this is so oversteering here. Oh my God. Oh. Why so oversteering? Jesus. What happens here? Let's have a look.
Yellow flag.
Have a bug or something? What is this thing? Let's pull down this thing. I don't know why it's so oversteering. Probably because it's flooded, so. See, this is really, really difficult. Wow, listen to the boom. Okay, let's go down a little bit with the camber. Wet tires need less camber usually. This is really hard. Probably the suspension is too hard. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. For certainly right now, we are in big trouble. I can't even see. What is this? Seriously? is the road? What is going on here?
Flag ahead. Be careful.
Again. Oof.
Some light damage on the
Ow. Ouch. Well, guys, we have some big problems here. Some very big problems here. I can't even stay on the road. What is it? No, the suspension is... Let's go very hard at the front. Brake ducts are okay. Well, we have problems here, guys. I'll raise the front. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Alright, let's try again. I mean, I haven't done a single lap yet. What on earth? No, that's not true. I had some excellent driving with the Audi on the last live streams. I don't actually very like it. Okay, let's see if we can try to
yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
pull some. I mean, it's flooded, so we just have to go very slow. One gear up. Jesus, I cannot even see where the truck is going.
Yellow flag is
Oh my god. Whoa. We need to try to do at least a couple of laps, because otherwise...
yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, come on. Seriously? This is strange. Oops. This is really strange.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow flag everywhere. Yeah, I believe probably the track is, you know, like moments before red flag, but that's okay. Let's see what will happen. can't even see where I'm going because yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to survive this, honestly.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Dead bodies everywhere.
Slow car ahead.
But if you think of it, makes sense. I mean, the track is really in terrible conditions, and I'm trying to push like if it goes dry. So of course I'm gonna spin up everywhere. Need to take a different approach.
Slow car ahead.
Brake in a straight line. Wait. This is what you have to do. There's no other way. You have to drive it, you know, as if it was a real car. So you need to shift up earlier, brake in a straight line, stay a little bit in the middle of the road so that you have a little bit of extra control of if the rear end, you know, goes around you. You really have to get into a very careful driving mode here. See, second gear, wait, that's it. Now we're talking. See, it's spinning. It just want to spin. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yellow flag in sector.
I was just driving like stupid. To respect those conditions. I mean, it's no joke here. And if it seems that I'm going slow, it's because I'm going slow. You cannot do anything else. That's how you did.
Yellow flag, be careful. Personal fastest lap.
Hang up! Man, where are you? You're missing. We miss you here. I cannot see a thing. Nothing at all. Me and my super realistic settings, for fuck's sake. Look at that, amazing, amazing.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I have no words.
Probably the fastest lap so far.
Oof. Yeah, we need to put the rail line on because otherwise Nobody's able to look. Oh yes, that's the end of it. Oh my god. Yeah, we need to put the rain lights on. That's true. We cannot do it without rain lights. Okay, let me just. I really need to take off the circuit map. Why do I have this enabled? I hate it. And possibly I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I can't see anything if the other guys do not put the rain lights on. So I will put volumetric fog on mid. That should help me just a little bit to at least see their braking lights. So how are we here? Pressures are low, everything is low, everything is terrible. We need to go up. Yeah, we need to go very, very high. So 29, almost 30 like. Yeah. Oops, I don't remember where it goes here, but so 28, 27, 29 point. Oops, 29.1. Okay, that will give us a little bit of extra help. Where is he? I cannot see anything. Ooh, I locked. Everybody's like fighting for dear life. At least I can see a little bit where he is now.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Unbelievable.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. There's a slow car up ahead.
Ooh, oh, you have to be so careful. Don't crash, don't crash. I just put a little bit extra force on the turning in, and that goes it practically. Jesus. I was on a good lap. But I guess the only good lap here is when you survive.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I don't know how we're gonna race in such conditions. I hope that the race is gonna be a little bit, you know, more human conditions and not, I don't know what this is like. The eye of... you just have to take it easy. I mean, there's no use to push. I shouldn't push. That BMW had some issues there. I just went wide. Oh, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Okay, let's try a good lap. A good lap. Yeah, famous words. It's the first time I would need more front brake bias in the wet. Because I'm just locking the rear tires. It's incredible.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Where am I going? I can't see the road. There's on the Audi. There's this wet part of the windscreen that doesn't simply. I cannot see where the road goes.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Okay, let's go.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Whoa, curbs, no curbs.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Unbelievable stuff.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Dead bodies everywhere, by the way. Oh, come on. stay straight. Too fast. Too fast over here. See this?
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead. Good job. Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Ridiculous. Come on.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
What's out here?
Yellow flag. Be careful there. There's a slow car up ahead.
Ooh. Pushing it.
Yellow flag. Be careful. Well done, mate. That's your fastest lap.
I just lost it. Oh my god, the free practice is over. Oh my god, this is terrible. 2.34. Oh, look at that. See, Vance is so fast. 0.35, let's say. What's going on in the chat? Oh my god, we have someone complaining and spamming, of course, because his opinion matters. Alright, so reminder, we're here to have fun. If you don't want to have fun, you can go to some other stream. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. And if we see that you're not willing to have fun, you just show you the door and you go out. That's all. It's not like, you know, that we really want to make this channel bigger. We are very happy with the people we have, and the rules are very, very simple. And the Discord, as it's for the same. It's not a commercial activity. It's free time having fun with something that I love, which is sim racing, and that's all about it. That's all practical, nothing else. So qualifying. Great work, Andy. Same thing, flood the track, and here we are again. Same stuff. I don't know how we're gonna survive this. I have no idea. This is gonna be terrible. Terrible, I'm telling you. It's gonna be terrible. All right. Okay. And 3. This is very low here. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, I could close the ducts, but now if I close the ducts now, I'm gonna have even more issues with the pressure. So let's go a little bit down, like 0.7, 0.6, 0.6 and 0.5. Maybe the ducts, the lower ducts will help with the temperature. Yeah, thank you guys, thank you guys. No, it won't be clean, mate. It is not because of you, mate. Absolutely not. Besides, you're driving. I mean, yeah, we like to tease you, but you're driving more than better than any else of us. Andy, that's so true. All right, so we have 13 minutes to try a qualifying. Actually, let me go back to the garage and put some less fuel. Yeah, 20. Okay, 20 should be enough. And actually, we can put even some more, because usually on those conditions, you just want to keep on driving and driving, you know? Chris, absolutely, you can join. As you might have heard, we are really welcome new people that are trying to, you know, improve. And we know that accidents will happen tonight. It's gonna be a mess for sure. So no worries at all. That's what we do here. Is we have accidents, we analyze them, and we try to get better.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
That's all we do practically. So by all means, join the Discord and have fun with us. Ooh. Oh, oh, not something you want to happen in the middle of this turn. Oh my God. Yeah, qualifying in those conditions. Yeah, probably too low the front end right now. Just doesn't work.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Hello everybody, how you doing? Is this the coffee shop? Everybody was waiting over there.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oof. Try to at let's bring a lap home.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm really scared for the race. Honestly,
There's a slow car.
I'm really scared. This is gonna be a
Yellow flag ahead.
full disaster. Ooh, hello, hello. Oh, stop the car, stop the car.
Cut detected.
Jesus.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Woohoo.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Cars everywhere. It rains even more now. I guess someone, not doing, I'm not saying any names, but someone hasn't understood how to set up the variable conditions yet. My God.
Further away. Personal fastest lap.
Ah.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Yes, too much. I just asked too much.
Please try to stay on the track.
Okay, I'm gonna try something extra here, because clearly it is a little bit too much. So I want to go down here and one click extra at the front, and then I want to open the differential because I just cannot put the power down. It's just impossible. Okay, we can still do it. Let's go down. Can still do it. This is hilarious. Oh, I'm so glad that this is simulation and we're not risking our lives here. This was amazing. Oh yes, I'm gone, I'm gone. Stop, stop! Ah! Look at this. Okay. There is no margin of error here. If you just go a little bit too much and push a little bit too much, you're just dead. That's all.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
But it's okay. I think we can learn a lot of things tonight here. After the race, after the disaster that's going to happen to the race, we can talk about it. I think there are plenty of things that PC astronaut said. I think it just got overtaken by Michael Phelps. My God.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead.
Where is the road?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Where is the road? I have to let him go. I just cannot drive behind him. I need more space.
Yellow flag, be careful.
The chat is going crazy.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh no, 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 no. No, no, lost it. Come on.
Time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
My God, this is gonna be crazy, crazy. This is really gonna be crazy. Incredible. And we are starting in 8th position. Yeah, indeed, drive slower. So 40 minutes into this mayhem. This is ridiculous. The problem with closing down the brake ducts, okay, which they are already, as you can see, 0 and 2, is that if you close them even more, and then the sign comes back, it's gonna be big problems, big issues. It's like I wouldn't like to have 0 here. If the sign comes out, it's gonna be terrible. Let me write something to the guys.
So watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
All right. Tazi, no TV is yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any sun. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, I know. So we let a British guy configure our server for British GT Championship. Yeah, that wasn't so good of an idea, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Nope. Alright, okay. So it kinda works here. I mean, it's not much we can do, honestly. Let's go down to 6 here and try. Everything else should be nice. Let's go for the best.
20 seconds.
Let's hope for the best. There's nothing more we can do. Just, you know. Rain light is on. Everything is on.
Go in single file.
Honestly, I don't want to see anything else. It's gonna be terrible. Yeah, maybe. I couldn't even see if my ignition was on. What is this? What on earth is that? How? How am I supposed to? I mean, we're gonna slide and spin it even during the rolling start. There he is, victim number 1. I don't care. I'm gonna go slow on the start and offline just to have some visibility, because otherwise this is going to be terrible. Honestly, guys, I don't think we're gonna survive. It's not possible. And to be fair, in real racing, the race wouldn't start in such conditions, and we actually left it in the game just for the fun of it, and hopefully we're gonna have some fun. I mean, the survivors tonight, they could get a medal, you know, or something like that. It will be more than enough to, even if you arrive and finish the race last, you are medal worthy, medal of honor. Look at that. Just have to go outside to check where the road is.
Stay in double file.
Yeah, sure. Where is the double file now? Come on, BMW. We need to move on. What on earth is this? What? Where are we going? People don't know where to go. Come on, mate. We need to move.
Green light, give it all you can.
All right. Oh my God. What is going on? I cannot see the... Where is the road? Jesus. Where is the road? I cannot believe we are still alive. I just cannot believe it. We're still alive. This is incredible. If you think that I'm boozing the curbs and I'm too aggressive, it's because I don't know where the road is. I cannot see the road. This is incredible. We're still all alive. Okay.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
My God, guys, this is incredible. I mean, how are we still alive? We're pushing, by the way. Nobody knows where the road is. I mean, they just, you know, turn in and hope for the best.
Yellow flag, be careful.
I'm too old for this shit.
sector 3.
What is going on? Honestly, I have no words to describe what I'm living right now.
Ahead, be careful.
Oh my god, yes, of course I'm gonna do the error. Yeah, I'm not the only one, I see. Okay, we survived. Have some clean space in front of us. And of course, we are too concentrated right now. Come on. Come on, Aris. Stay focused. This is ridiculous, come on. Oh my god! My god, I just couldn't see the car. I was about to go to... This was just pure luck, guys. I was about to go to the right to have a better look. And then I said, like, it's still not much visibility to the right, so I stick to the left. And then I saw the Ferrari. Unbelievable. That was really cold brown over there. I actually got scared when I saw the Ferrari at the last moment. See, but that's incredible. I cannot see the chat. I mean, it's impossible for me right now to know what you guys are talking. I will actually be very curious to see your comments after the race, because right now I just cannot read the chat.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh my god. Where? What? Where? Oh.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I couldn't even see the car in front of me. I thought they were gone away for who knows how much time. Okay, we have some clear air now. I hope the McLaren passed me. Let's see if we can do at least one normal lap. But it is amazing, guys, isn't it amazing? I mean, where can you see something like that? Nowhere. Actually, you cannot see anything, but I mean, you know what I mean. Ooh, ooh, poor Audi. I've just lost everything. I didn't know where to brake, what to do. Next lap. I need to focus because right now I'm not even driving well. I mean, okay, the conditions and everything, but I'm not driving properly. Just got too excited. Sorry guys, lost control. What are you sorry about, mate? You should be sorry if you regain control.
There's a slow car ahead.
I think I'm gaining on that McLaren, and I believe that I'm gaining because I cannot see the road anymore again. Can we make this braking zone here or what? Somewhere around here maybe, yeah. Yeah, stop the damn thing. Oh, that's good. We made it.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
You don't say. Ooh, that McLaren went wide. Let's take advantage of it. Yeah.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Clear road ahead, sort of.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, the McLaren's lost it over there. Where am I going? I'm always getting... Jesus. Unbelievable. Ah! Don't spin. I'm so mad with myself. I'm just... Why don't you drive properly?
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. There's a slow car ahead.
Poor Sondale. I think Son is his first race with us, and poor guy, he had to go into this terrible situation. I'm so sorry for him. Sorry, mate. Usually it's not like that.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Jeez. Come on. still have 25 minutes of racing, so come on. Nothing. Rain and only rain. That's all we get tonight.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
So tricky.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 2.
You turn, normally the rear end steps out. You turn a little bit more, the front end steps out. I mean, it's incredible. And here we are again with the McLaren. And I cannot see a thing once more. Go slow in.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Ooh, someone lost it over there. We gained a position, that's good.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Are you kidding me? My personal best of what? Oh my god.
Yellow flag in sector 1. There's a slow car up ahead.
Another one. Big thanks to the guys that are spinning and not re-entering like crazy. I mean, these kind of conditions, I think, bring the, proper sense and good manners to everybody, because everybody now understands how hard it is. To stay on the road, let alone race. In this situation right here. Curb.
You're halfway through and keep pushing.
Oh no! No! Whew. I'm gonna have a heart attack tonight.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Jesus.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Gaining on the car on sector 1. Where is sector 1? What is sector 1? I can't see a thing. Oh my god, oh my god. Look at this, look at this. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Go slow, go slow. Woohoo. Now it's a good opportunity to drive properly and then go to the pits.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Thanks for the follow, man. I don't know who you are. I cannot really read. Frederick, I think. Yeah, thank you.
Slow car ahead.
Someone put the dry tires. Oh my god. Oh, come on, don't read the chat. Come on. For fuck's sake, just stay concentrated.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
My god. My god.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, these guys. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for waiting, my friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Kevin, and no, I don't know who you are. I cannot read this. But thanks for the follow, guys.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
In these conditions, I really appreciate it.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go in next lap. This or next lap.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I think I'm going in now. Haven't even tried the pit entry here, and I don't remember it. See, my God, this is so hard. Okay. All right. All right. My God, guys, this is, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. What on earth is going on here? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go.
It's incredible stuff. Okay, let's go. Oh, tires are so cold. Jesus. You don't got any penalties. I think I saw some penalties cleared, but I don't know if, or maybe someone else got the penalties cleared from Andy.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Have to stay very careful right now because car is those cold tires and cold brakes. Reacts decently enough. Nice to have some visibility for a change. Whew. Ah, there you have it. Come on, Aris. Ah. Hey, Lars and Claudio, thanks for the follow, guys.
There's a slow car ahead.
Aris, for fuck's sake, let's drive.
There's a
Thank you, mate.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead. There's a slow car ahead.
Yeah, I'm the slow car ahead. Thank you, mate. Wake up. The circuit is strange right now. Some places it seems to be a little bit less flooded. I won't say dry, of course, but a little bit less flooded. And then instantly you go to a different place and it's even worse than before. Look at this.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
The thing is that if you stay on the ABS and you stay on the traction control, you think it's gonna help you. It does up to a point, but in reality, it doesn't. You need to modulate, and the problem is that you get so tired, and at some point you just step on the ABS and hope for the best. But it doesn't really help you that much in those conditions. It's better if you manage to modulate. I mean, go into the ABS like this and then start modulating, you know, especially close to the turn. Otherwise, it's gonna end up in tears. So hard.
Red on me, personal fastest lap. Yellow flag, be careful.
Hello. Poor guys. Let's see if we can get Zachman there on the 5th position.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
If you're going slowly, you can be also quite aggressive with the car. It's fine. It's the high-end, high-speed turns that gets you, because the tires simply cannot clear the water. You know, that's the problem. So you see here, like for example, is if you go just a little bit too fast on the turning in, it just goes into aquaplaning and there's nothing you can do. If you are slow like this, you know, it's no big deal. You see, you can still control the car even if you are very aggressive. It's the high speed, mid to high speed turns. You have to be really, really careful because there is so much water. You have to be like, you see, feather it, don't upset the car, and that's better.
Yellow flag.
This here, for example, is terrible, terrible.
Car ahead.
Yeah, there you have it. Just bring a little bit too much braking inside the turn and you're just dead meat. This is another one that you really have to be so careful. You can play a little bit more at the exit, but that's it. That's because I have opened the differential, otherwise it would be even terrible. Thank you, mate. I mean, even on the straight lines you can hear the engine fighting and you can feel the steering wheel going away from you. And this truck, by the way, I mean, it's made pretty well because it doesn't have any big puddles actually. It's just flooded. It's so much rain.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
At least you don't have the puddles to fight for, but again, I mean, ooh, look at that Ferrari, poor Ferrari. Just lost it completely. Oh, Sergey is in for the pit stop. We're gaining a position here. That's cool. Oh, curb. I'm also gaining on Jackman. Morbath, welcome to the channel, mate. Stop the car. Stop the car. Control the car. Oof. Ooh.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Well done, mate. Fastest
Oh no, Aris, no. Come on, Aris. Eyes on the road. I really cannot think of work right now. I just need to focus and drive. Oh, that's it?
Give it all you can.
We finished the race. We are finishing the race. Oh my god, incredible. Incredible. Come on, Aris, you can do it. I didn't even know how much time was left. Madsen won the race. Ooh, congrats, my friend. Oof. Come on, last lap.
guess you could take it easy in the club.
I mean, what was that? What on earth was that? You know what? I'm gonna bring this old girl back to the pits. She deserves it. It wasn't easy, but somehow we made it. So let's go back if I have the time. Robert, absolutely correct. Robert says this was meh, but I will do it again. Absolutely, exactly what I think. Too many errors. Too many errors have been made by everybody. And when I say everybody, even by the server configuration. Yeah, it's true, Fadley. Yeah, I crashed into you at some point. Yeah, I'll just go straight here. Whoop. That was great. Dario says, hey guys, in 15 minutes the rain is getting weaker. Yeah! Yeah. Let's bring her home. We made it. We made it. Woohoo! All right. See, that was incredible. We saved the replay. I think we have it. Yeah. That was unbelievable. Hey Zenso, thank you for the sub, mate. Thank you for the subscription. Guys, did you like that? I have no words, to be honest.
Green light, give it all you can.
I mean, can you believe it? We just changed session and now the track is fast, it's dry. Jesus. Can you believe this? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Actually and honestly, I am not so proud of the race because I did so many mistakes and I could have, you know, be much better. But we survived, and that's very important. And I'm very impressed by the first lap. Everybody was so careful, so careful. Alpha, so true. Okay, let's go back to the pit lane radio. There's so many people here. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello.
How are you doing, guys?
Welcome back. And congratulations.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes.
I did say I am going to give every single one of you guys a special little server role for the I survived the Oulton Park race.
That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
The thing about the 2%, I was not joking. Statistically, it would be only 2% chance of being full wet sessions all the way through that.
Wonderful.
That was unbelievable.
We got it.
Got the monsoon end of it.
I think I've never raced. I mean, I've raced obviously when we were, creating the game in such conditions, but not a full race. We just tried it and we said, you know what, this is terrible. Let's leave it for the laugh, and that was it practically. And we never touched it again.
That's it.
Yeah, and I've never really did a full race like that. It's ridiculous. Yeah, go on.
I was about to say, I would suspect there was quite a lot of dopamine released there at the end of that race. The guys that stayed in were just absolutely beat and relieved to get through it. And what you said about lap 1 was, honestly, it was incredible. The fact that you can't even see the car in front when you're all driving blind like that, there's a lot of faith.
Totally,
I
yes.
think that goes to show
Lots of
just
faith.
how well it can be done. When you're taking your time with it, and you can only race to the limit of the conditions, obviously, and the limit of the car. It's not what you could do in the dry.
It's
what you can only do now. So,
actually, I want to see the first lap, because at least the start, because honestly, I have no words about it.
There was a bit of back. I think there was maybe 5 to. I think someone said maybe 8 cars. There was a bit of a bounce at the back, but probably 75 to 80% of the field got through.
I mean, at least they did, because it would be, people would think we are cheating that we didn't manage to do any accidents at all.
There was definitely some dings, but yeah, really good, really good. Everyone was super cautious.
Yeah, I got a couple of kisses on my rear end, I think, but that was just just let me know over there. It's fine.
That's phenomenal.
Okay, so here we are. I mean, we couldn't keep the cars in the track, not even on the rolling start conditions. We've lost the places, everybody, but who cares? I mean, somehow we've managed. Look at this! Look at that! This is ridiculous. I mean, look at everybody. Everybody stays on track. This is unbelievable stuff.
Yes, awesome.
Look at this, even... I mean, ooh, look at that. Almost all the cars went through T1, T2, T3. Incredible. Fucking believable.
You can tell how tired everybody is by the fact that
Finally, a small touch happened on the parabolica, sopraelevata, whatever that is.
The banking on the head.
Yeah, the banking. Yeah.
Banking. Yeah.
Finally, but a small. I mean, the guys didn't even spun. What is this? What kind of sorcery is that?
Pure witchcraft.
Sorry, I'll try better next time.
Yeah, please do.
So proud I was part of it.
Keep an eye on this. It will be good for 2 more turns and then it's back.
This is incredible. This is incredible. Well, I would like to say, first of all, thank you everybody, because this was really incredible. This was mental, and
brutal conditions.
You guys were so good, so good.
Yeah.
The conditions were ridiculous. I mean, so honestly, for everybody, even the guys that at some point said, I had enough, I cannot stay on the road. Big pat in the back, because you really made it at least to start the race and do some laps. And for the guys that, unfortunately, I saw some guys that have just joined our server. Now, this is not typically how we race in the conditions that we race. We are not that stupid. This is...
much of the time.
Yeah, this is... I mean, it happened. Somehow we've made it. We are very glad that you joined, and somehow either you survived or, just did a couple of laps. But usually we have much more fun. This was miserable. It was fun in a masochistic kind of a way, but yeah, it's truth to be told, this is miserable conditions. So we made it. So again, big thanks to everybody that was in the server today.
Thank you. This was my first time race.
There's a few guys that have actually messaged me and apologised, because it was their first or very early races. They're apologising for even touching another car and thinking they might have ruined the fun for everyone. And honestly, It doesn't matter how good or how experienced you are. This kind of conditions, shit's going to happen basically. So even just getting round it is an absolute milestone achievement in itself. And
Absolutely.
yeah,
I was apologizing to the chat because
I
I had like, I don't know, 10 or 20 exits. So, I mean, it was simply ridiculous. And I haven't even read what the chat was saying on the live stream because there was no way I could, you know, take away my eyes, even though I couldn't see a thing. I mean, it would probably be the same thing reading the chat or watching in front of me because there was no visibility. But yeah.
I think you enjoyed the challenge, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can even get a couple of corners around the lap. And
absolutely. There was a guy in the chat in the server at the end of the race that said he practically hated, but he could, you know, do another one exactly the same conditions because in the end it was so. I can't find the words. Yeah, it was
rewarding,
so.
I think, isn't it? It's that sticking with something you know is going to cause you pain, but you get through the end of it and see the light at the other side. In this case, quite literally see the light in the next
absolutely, absolutely.
Which could have been.
The driving technique also is really tricky here, and then there I am going outside, of course. The driving technique takes, I mean, as I said to the guys during the race, when you're on the slow turns, it's no big deal. You can even be aggressive, and then I am outside on the race again. You can even be aggressive with your inputs, and even if the car slides a little bit around, you can still catch it and have even some fun, let's say. The problem arrives at the very high speeds, because at the very high speed, doesn't matter what your setup is or what your tires, you know, situation is. You're just gonna aquaplan practically, and that's the main big issue here. Oh my God, this moment here was so code brown. I mean, look at that from the inside. I have to show you guys.
Yeah,
so look at that. That was so code brown here. I couldn't see anything, and I was like, now go to the right. No, better stay to the left. And whoops, a Ferrari at the right. I have no words over there. I just couldn't see that the Ferrari was slowing down over there. I couldn't see it. Incredible. Let me have a look at the at Madsen. He was driving really the heck out of that.
Yeah.
Of that Lambo.
The top three guys actually were really quite interesting to watch. Venci had some nice runs. I think Venci pitted early actually, and then come out. I think probably to get a bit of clean track, and then
that's interesting.
Yeah, then come out and like working his way through the pack later on. It was really interesting watching him work his way through actually. And Madsen and the guys at the front, Cleanput and Sergey, I think were putting in some nice laps.
Yeah. Sean Dale, by the way, thank you, Sean, for joining us. Unfortunately, it was his first time with us, and the conditions weren't really ideal. But thank you for joining. And he's asking on the chat, wouldn't the aero overcome the aquaplane? Yes and no. I mean, with more aero, you can improve. But I believe pretty much everybody was running full aero here. And the problem is that we're still running very wide tires. You know, 325 millimeters wide tires, and the speeds are still high. I mean, when you're going over 150 kilometers and you're trying to brake and enter the turn, no aero can save you. You just have to go slow. Otherwise, I mean, you risk the aquaplaning. That's all.
It's also, how much was underbody aero again?
The aero, by the way, advice, because of the actual depth of the water and the spray, the underbody aero suffers, and you need to raise your right height, especially in conditions like that, by at least 4 to 5 millimeters from what you are running normally, even though the reality is that you really need to raise the right height here to make something work and put as much rear downforce as possible from the wing. And possibly on some cars even raise the front right hit and go to negative rake to stabilize a little bit the car, because as you can see, those were really tricky conditions, really tricky conditions. The Porsche is slow, the Porsche is very fast actually. I mean, ask Tortellini, he wins everything with the Porsche. But it is a very hard, car to drive, apparently. Of course. Let's have a look at the other guys maybe here. Find a fight or something. So I guess tonight we're not going to analyze any accidents. Because what do you want to analyze here? I mean, there's nothing to do. I mean, I can you know, imagine a guy say, oh, I'm sorry I hit a guy in front of me, and the guy in front, oh, I'm sorry I got hit by a guy behind me because I didn't know where to go and probably brake too soon or whatever. I mean, there's no sense here. I mean, what can you do? I also hit a guy. I had a very nice battle with a McLaren, and at some point I just lost my braking point. I didn't know where to start braking, and I was actually convinced that I was braking properly, and I was braking inside the cloud, the fog, and at some point I just saw him in front of me, and I was like, oh fuck, and I just got him. Speed, first, yes, that could be also a solution to have some, you know, stability. Probably I should have done that as well myself, adding some positive toe at the front instead of negative. Incredible stuff.
I actually saw very few accidents, really, given the weather conditions. Everybody seemed to be being very sensible.
Yeah, that was actually... that... Personally, I think we should think about that, okay? So, when we are into the unknown, because this is exactly what was happening here, you didn't know how much grip you have, you didn't know where the road was going because there was no visibility, you didn't know what the car in front of you will do because everybody was in extremely difficult conditions, okay? Everybody was extremely respectful and extra careful. And it was amazing because if we see again the start of the race, I mean, look at this situation over here. Race starts, and actually, let me try and go as far away as I can, like this. I mean, look at that, guys. Look at this, this is amazing. All the cars, and we were like 30 cars, right? Going through with practically no accidents. Which means that it's not like sim racers cannot stay careful. It's probably that they feel too confident to their abilities and to the abilities of the cars around them in dry conditions and take too much risks, right? While on those situations right here, you can see that everybody knew that the risk would be terrible, you know, and nobody took any big risks here. They just behaved perfectly. I mean, even the accidents were so small touches. Yeah, that one unfortunately didn't work so well. But again, we're talking 30 cars, managed practically a full lap with no big accidents, except a couple, unfortunately. I mean, look at that. Incredible. Incredible. But again, guys, there is something to learn from this. If you are not feeling, you know, safe, and you think that the conditions are too risky, you tend not to take risks. And this situation means that, you know, even on those conditions, no accidents happen. While on dry conditions, everybody feels far too confident to their abilities and take far too many risks, and we have the accidents. I mean, just think about it. We were at Oulton Park, one of the most difficult tracks in the whole lineup, and flooded track, unbelievable conditions, no accidents on the first lap. Food for thought, as they say. Yeah.
I'm still just amazed that there's not a wall of stuff being posted in the instant review channel.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, there's less incidents than you get in your average
maybe you should make a channel. Maybe you should make a channel, blame Andy, and see what happens.
Yeah. Would that double up as the vent room, wouldn't it?
Yes. No, it was unbelievable when finally the race ended and the session, the weekends restarted and it was dry.
Brilliant. I mean, honestly, you could run that race 50 times and only one of them on odds would end up in those conditions. That's incredible.
Is there a way to hide the pit message indicating speed limit? Yes, I think you can do it somewhere in the general options. Okay, let me show
that's
you.
That's exactly it, Sean. So I just noticed Sean's chat in the YouTube. He was one of the guys. I think it was his first race. He was really struggling with it, and I think he nearly quit at one point. I can't remember if he stayed until the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the experience basically of doing this. I mean, it's really unlikely that you ever encounter it, obviously. But and I was hoping that it would be a bit more variable. Obviously, there's still a lot to learn about the 1.8, the variables with 1.8 weather. I'm sure one of the Kunos guys has probably got some tips of that, although I think it's a bit voodoo even to them. So, yeah, so well done for staying in it, basically, if you did. And it's always a learning experience, no matter where you come out. There can only be one winner. The other 30 guys in the server are basically there to enjoy themselves and do the best you can with it. So well done.
There was a big crash in the second lap.
Yeah, I think there was.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, there was a couple. I mean, the largest one I saw might have actually been just on the start as the race got going at the back of the pack. I didn't see any real pile-ups. There's a few corners that had a habit of collecting people, like T3, and the other one where there's a double right-hander as well. I can never remember the actual corner number on that one, but that normally catches people out because you end up coming into that pretty fast. It's quite easy to overestimate that when you're looking for your markers, I think.
Drew into that one.
Yeah.
Money, maybe minimum message priority. Try this one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
Some of them looked like basically car meets, didn't they, at times?
Oh my god.
Brilliant.
All right. So I guess we had enough for tonight. There's not much really to talk about tonight. I mean, everybody was fighting for survival. So, but it was a very, very interesting. Actually, I enjoyed it. To be honest, I enjoyed it a lot. I'm just a little bit frustrated with how I didn't manage to keep the car under control always, and I had a lot of exits. I mean, some exits, it's normal. I don't want to be so, severe to myself, but I had too much exits and I didn't like that. But, maybe next time we can try it better.
Quick question for you, Aris, if you've got the time before you go. There was a few guys asking in chat where obviously most people understand the effects of aero and trying to keep the car wedged into the ground. Obviously, you mentioned something about the toe earlier, and also someone else is asking about camber. Tortellini did manage to give a really quick explanation, but we weren't on air at the time. So, is there maybe anything you could quickly go over about how the camber and what sort of things you might consider when you've got conditions like that?
Well, sure. The tire camber of the wet tires being very stiff, they have a very stiff skeleton. At least the tires that we're using now. Small parenthesis, I know that Pirelli did some new tires for 2022, I think, wet tires, which should be based on the latest slicks as construction of the tire, which means that they are a little bit less stiff. The wet tires are extremely stiff. the ones that we're using, and there were used until now, which means they like to have a little bit less camber to work properly and have the full footprint on the road. You need the full footprint in order to make the tread of the tire work properly on with the water and eliminate some of the aquaplaning. Some people might think, but if I have less footprint, then I have less aquaplaning. That's not exactly the case, because obviously the tread of the tire is made in a way to work with the full footprint. If you make the footprint less, if you make the footprint small, making the tire too high pressure or too much camber or whatever, then you might even get a tiny little bit of aquaplaning. Not really, to be honest, because the tread won't work properly. But most importantly, you won't have enough tread to have enough grip, which is going to be even worse. So keep in mind also the fact that you have heavy cars with downforce, and having very stiff construction tires not touching properly the surface of the road is not ideal. So a little bit less camber for a couple of reasons. As we said, the construction. The second reason is that you are pulling less lateral G's everywhere because of the less grip, obviously. Because of that, it's not like that you can bend and flex the tire so much and you need so much camber. So I would go with something like 2.5, 2.8 negative at the rear and -3, -3.2 at the front, around there. So a little bit less. Proper pressures as usual, because you need to support the tire. They are higher, they are 30 psi on the wet tires. Higher ride heights, because the actual film of water which is simulated, if in such conditions, it's the depth of the water is like 2 or 3 millimeters. Plus, they also raise the water. There is a lot of water spray, and so if you go with your usual very low ride height, you are not only touching the water, but you are actually easily stalling the diffuser and the splitter. So you need higher ride height. You need 3, 4, 5, 6 millimeters higher ride height than usual. But in any case, you'll find yourself to go even higher, especially on very pitch sensitive cars. You are going probably to need higher front end. Negative rake on some cars, as I did on the Audi, just in order to keep the rear end stable when you are turning in. The exit of the turns, it's not that big deal. The problem is when you are turning in at high speed and you have less weight at the rear and the aero downforce moves forward, and you also use more rear brake bias in order to not lock the front tires, and it's very, very easy to go into a very small slide, and the small slides on the rain means you're losing instantly grip because of the rain and the very low temperatures. The slip angle of the tires is much narrower, even more narrow than the 5 degrees that we have. It goes even farther down, and that makes the car very unpredictable. It's easy to control when the speed is slow, but it's very, very hard to control when you're going, from third gear and higher speeds. So yeah, mainly it's all that stuff. I wouldn't bother too much with the exit, honestly. At most, what you could do is open a little bit the differential to let the inner wheel slide a little bit, and the traction control will take care of that, and it will be more predictable. The problem is entering the corners at high speed. The advice here is brake before in a straight line, release the brakes, and enter the corner coasting, and then just slowly go on the accelerator.
Interesting. Thanks.
Yeah.
Interesting reply to that.
Yeah. Obviously, as much downforce as you can.
Yeah.
Very nice thing that someone on the chat said before. I don't remember his name right now, but probably putting some positive toe at the front will also help with a little bit of stability under braking and going into the turn, instead of having negative that makes the front end very very fast to change direction. Other than that, lots of toe will probably help you heat up the tires a little bit, because if you can do anything to heat up the tires, it's always good. Low ducts, very small opening of ducts can also heat up the tires from the brakes. The problem is that if you are unlucky enough or lucky enough, depending on the perspective, and the rain stops, and the asphalt starts to dry up, then with low ducts you're gonna have obviously your tires burning, and most importantly you're gonna experience big brake fade, which is obviously something that you don't want. It's gonna be terrible. So sorry, lost you. Anyway, so yeah, that's something you want to compromise with.
Yeah. No, interesting answer. A lot of detail there. Thanks.
No worries.
Just one quick question, if I can. Do the wet tyres have a bigger circumference than the slicks? Like they do in Formula One.
Bigger? Sorry, what?
Bigger circumference.
No, it's the same. It's the same.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Ο Γιάννης μου ζητάει να μιλήσω λίγα ελληνικά για να μην καταλαβαίνει κανείς τι λέω. Ναι, σωστό και αυτό. So practically Yannis asked me to talk a little bit Greek so nobody could understand what I was about to say.
Malakas.
Malakas everywhere.
Malakas everywhere.
Sorry?
Saga Popoli.
Indeed. Balance says, does lower dampers help in wet conditions? Yes, up to a point. Anything that can make the car a little bit more predictable and slower in the reactions helps. You don't want to exaggerate it, because obviously if the car starts to move, the body of the car starts to move around a lot, you're gonna have issues at the high speed turns and from the aero balance, and that obviously is a big problem. Ναι, Γιάννη, μένω Ιταλία. Hey, James. Am I taking part in the ROAR before the 24 hours? Within 24 in iRacing? No, James. Unfortunately, being a developer for Kunos, I cannot really run on other sims. Much respect, obviously. One of the things that we keep on repeating is that there is nothing but respect for all the other simulators out there. I think they are doing an amazing job, but obviously I cannot really go and run on other sims. I will try them from time to time, but I'm not dedicating much time, and obviously I'm not going to race. Would I recommend setting up the force feedback in the wet to understand the feel a bit more? No, not really. I mean, you need, as I said also in the how to force feedback video, you need to learn the language of the force feedback. So you need to work on the same settings, learn the car, understand how it talks back to you. That will permit you also to understand what is going on when you go in the rain conditions. If you keep changing, then it's not going to happen that you will understand more. It's probably going to your brain is going to go into confusion, and it will be even worse. So just keep your settings as they are. Find the settings that they are decent. At least you think they are decent, because as I said, nobody can say with certainty how the settings should be, because the brain sensations from force feedback are very subjective for each one of us. So find some settings that you feel that they are okay and stick to them, and the more you stick to them, the more you will understand what the car does. Antonio, no, beh, non lo sanno neanche loro la livrea di Valentino. Quella che ha corso era la classica livrea con un 46 sopra, perciò non credo che sarà quella.
Excuse me, yes. Can I make a request?
Of course, if I can.
Can you manage to bring Valentino Rossi in one of your streaming?
It won't be easy. We actually had a streaming where I was, trying to help Valentino on one of the first races with ACC during the first wave of the pandemic. But other than that, I mean, it's not easy to. I mean, let's talk properly. I'm nobody, right? And his image is so big, so he cannot really waste his time with me. So it doesn't make sense, unfortunately for me.
You know that there was this championship with real drivers last year in esports.
Yeah. I mean, they're still doing it. I don't know that. So that's interesting. For example, I don't know if Valentino, I doubt it, to be honest, is going to participate on the on-site virtual championship, because as you know, the SRO championship also runs a virtual championship on-site. So on every track they go, they bring a big motorhome with simulators, and the actual real drivers do a race, and they actually gain real points for the real championship from the virtual race. So the best of the real drivers that also enjoy sim racing, they participate on those races, and if you are on the circuit, you can also enjoy looking at them. And then they have a race with sim racers, professional sim racers, which are also part of the team, and they also bring points to the team. So it's pretty interesting. I don't know if Valentino will going to participate in such race. To be honest, I don't think so. He is such a big, personality, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be so much full of things to do during interviews and everything during the weekends, and I believe that the small amount of free time he is going to have, he's just going to go back to his motorhome and have some relaxed time, or sleep, as he likes to do.
However, it's great to have it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, already, where was I think I saw a post? Let me check. I saw a post somewhere in Instagram, I think, or Twitter. Let me check this. Where is it? Yeah, Instagram. Instagram. So Valentino actually posted on his own Instagram, or who does it for him. He posted an image of his Audi with his 46 number, and he had this afternoon, after he posted, he had 443,000 people liking the post. So that was a single post out of the blue, and I'm pretty sure now it's probably 1 million. So yeah, very, very, very big personality. Very big personality. RDG, it's not really possible. The tire model has made so many step forward, and it's different, and the tires are different in the data. So Even if you could, I mean, you can of course set the Assetto Corsa 1 force feedback without any external effects, just the force feedback. But still, it won't be the same because the physics underlying are not the same, and most importantly, the data are not the same. Right. All right, we have an incident review from astronaut. Or is it just what happened there? Having a look to see what happened over there.
Is this Astro's video? Is
Yeah, my God, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that, like, you know, Moses going through the waters and cars, everywhere flying around.
Oh, Tony's one as well, just above that actually, is pretty severe. Bit more visibility actually in Tony's clip there.
Yeah.
That must have been the variable weather we were waiting for.
Yes. Oh my
you
God.
can see the cars that he's about to drive into.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Got through it nice.
All right, guys. So I think that's enough for tonight. We don't have much to talk about after the race. We are all, I think, pretty much dead. So thank you so much for joining the live stream. I remind you that tomorrow and after tomorrow, so Saturday and Sunday, the series is starting, I believe. The guys have 2 races for the official series of the Discord channel. I don't think I will be participating this weekend, because, you know, unfortunately, many things to do and also need some family time because during, you know, all the days I'm driving every day. So I need some time to relax and be able to work again back to driving during the week. But I will be participating on some of the races. So make sure to join if you like what you see. And we will catch up next week, I don't know, somewhere midweek. And of course, as usual, on Friday night, as always. So thanks again for joining. And see you next week. Goodbye.
Good night, guys. Good night.
Thank you very much. Ta-da.
Lol.